Hey everyone, I just wanted to do a quick little tech video about iOS. WWDC is soon-ish, and I think it goes without saying that they're going to announce iOS 11 there. And I don't know, I just wanted to do a little wish list of what I hope they do. First off, I would love to see developers use SiriKit a little bit more, or do something to SiriKit that allows developers to use SiriKit more and be more, useful. I mean, at this moment, I mean, it's really a handful of apps that use SiriKit. Let's see, I can pay my credit cards with Siri, and I can get an Uber, even though Uber isn't around here. So yeah, very useful. What I would like to see them do, and other developers do, is, if it's possible, or like I said, if it's something that they could do to make this happen, is like be able to use Siri a little bit more, be able to like ask Siri to read me the news or something like that, and if you could read like the top headlines from the news app, or or any other news app that the developers have enabled you to be able to do that with. I mean, there's a lot of other things I'm sure they could do too, but that's actually a big one for me. I would love to just be able to say, Siri, read me the headlines, and just have her read off, like a synopsis of the story or something, of the headlines. Next thing I would like for them to do is maybe rename iCloud Drive to just like Finder, because I know on iOS platform, iCloud Drive is basically the Finder. It works the best with different apps, at least in my experience. I mean, it's kind of hit and miss as far as like if an app works with Dropbox or OneDrive, but most of the apps all work with iCloud Drive, that you can pull things in and out. And for the most part, I mean, that is basically the file system of iOS, is iCloud Drive, or some sort, or your cloud storage solution. I think it would make sense for them to replace it and just, or rename it, or maybe they could call it Cloud Finder, something like that, and just put the Finder icon on iOS. Next thing I would like is for them to finally put in a dark mode. Actually, what I'd really like them to do is maybe combine dark mode and night shift, so that you could say when night shift turns on, change to dark mode, and everything can have, be black and white and not blind me in the middle of the night when I need to change a setting or look through something that's made with a default app in iOS. That would be nice. Not to be blinded in the middle of the night by my phone. The next thing, I would like them to steal live tiles from Windows Phone and Windows 10. I know on my Windows 10 PC, I actually like the live tiles in the start menu, and it'd be kind of cool if the icons on iOS could do something like that. Maybe somehow they could use 3D touch to do it. I don't know. But I like how it looks on Windows Phone and Windows 10. The live tiles, I think they're quite useful. Actually, be able to see what my email is before I even open up the app, or have the slideshow photos for the icon. Another thing that makes my list every year, change the default. I would love for them to have a panel so I could change, maybe I don't want to use Safari, maybe I want to use Chrome. That would be really nice, because even though you can't have defaults right now, yeah, I pretty much use Chrome on my iPhone, iPad, all the time. I just kind of have it memorized in my head to where it's second nature. So like when I see a link, I don't click on the link, I copy and then either use the Chrome widget, which allows you just to open up a link, or just open up Chrome and paste it in there. But it'd be nice if I could just say, you know what, there's a link, open it in Chrome instead of, Safari, or change the mail app, or, whatever. Another thing, multi-user support. That would be kind of nice to be able to have more than one account on an iOS device, including Apple TV. But we're just gonna stick with the mobile devices. I would love to be able to just, if like my niece comes over and wants to use my iPad, just be able to sign out and, sign her in and let her do whatever she wants to do with it, and then sign her out and sign myself back in. It'd be really nice. And I'm sure a lot of people who maybe have like a family iPad that everyone uses, I'm sure that would be nice for them, because if you use, a laptop or, PC, everyone can have their own account with their own settings and stuff. That needs to be transferred over to mobile devices like the iPad. Another thing I would love to see show up specifically on the iPhone in iOS 11. At Google I/O, they showed Android O, and one of the things that it can do is on smaller devices like a phone, have picture-in-picture. I would love this. I use picture-in-picture all the time on my iPad, and I think on, any of the Plus models, I think there's enough screen real estate there that having picture-in-picture would be fine on there, just the way it works on the iPad, but on the phone. Like I said, I use it all the time. It's very useful, and just be able to have a Twitch or something playing in the background while I am using, Facebook or whatever. Yeah, these are just some of the things I would love to see in iOS 11, and we'll find out in a few weeks if any of this comes true. So yeah, until next time, bye.
5 a.m. and we are in trouble, but we don't really care. tell ourselves there's always tomorrow, but it will still be there. No, they don't pick us up, instead they knock us